knees buckled a little, refused to wilt. This is round 11. Tim Ryan with Gil Clancy, Sugar Ray Leonard watching Bill Costello defend his title. He is in blue. The challenger, Saoul Mamby, in white. Desperately behind on the scorecards that we're keeping unofficially. Costello's task would simply seem to be to avoid a lucky punch from Mamby, not known as a big KO man.
Tim Costello has hit Mamby with his best shots. A lot of fighters have the trick and hit him with a good shot. They smile at you, even though they're hurt. Mamby doesn't smile, but it's not the same effect. Nothing seems to happen. Costello in his corner, they have to say, hey, don't worry about it. Just keep hitting him.
Well, he just landed another good right hand. It backed up Mamby a little bit, but that's all. And there he caught him with an uppercut. Look at Costello. Look over to his corner. Victor Valley say, hey, that's as good an uppercut as I can throw. He's still here.
And Mamby's doing a very good job of having that chin behind that shoulder. He's keeping that chin tucked in.
Mamby's bleeding badly from the mouth now, Tim. Last punch did it. Well, since that big punch, Billy hasn't thrown a punch. There it is, right hand.
We're in the 11th round, scheduled for 12.
I agree with Gil when Gil said this is a good fight for Costello. In fact, it's like a professor and a student. Costello's going to come out here a much better fighter, much smarter.
Well, it's also an entertaining fight, even though, as I say on my card, my personal card, I have not been able to get Mamby around. And yet, he's made an action round out of every one.
Nailed Costello with a pretty good right hand, Tim. And he knows it.
Mamby rallying here in the 11th round. Under a minute remaining in the round. Costello got him coming in.
That mouth of Mamby's is in sad shape right now. You're going to have to take a good look at that between rounds.
Look at Mamby come forward.
Mamby has become the stalker.
Under 30 seconds to go in the 11th round. It would be redundant to say this is a gutty performance by Mamby. He's still trying to win this fight.
But now there's a cut now on the right eye of Bill Costello.
Final seconds of the 11th round. A slice appears to be on the right eyelid of the champion. All right, let's pick up that action from round number 11 where the damage was done.
There was the uppercut, Tim. Those are the kind of punches that can rip your mouth wide open. That's what happened.
Bill Present working on him there and has cleaned it up pretty well. And meanwhile, the champion, a slash that appears to be on the right eyelid. And had that occurred earlier in the fight, actually it's just below the eyebrow, had it occurred early in the fight, it could have certainly made a big difference. One round remaining. One would assume that Costello can get through this. And in our view, at least, will probably win the decision.
Well, they started off the round by banging heads together. Mamby's the stalker and Costello's backing up.
This will be a very interesting round. A round that's going to be thrown, a lot of punches can be thrown. Frustration with Costello and desperation with Saoul Mamby.
Tony Perez warning them about their heads. Costello looking to his corner, clearly frustration. That last round, he just felt that he landed enough shots that would have put anybody else down. Instead, he came out of the round with a cut over his eye.
Here comes Mamby forward again. And they have Costello boxing. This is what is known as sitting on the lead, Tim. And I can't say that I blame him.
back to work.
Costello appeared to me trying to sucker Mamby in for a left hook. He's been moving around. His final round. Once again, the body shots.
We got about a minute left. Mamby looks in good enough shape for him to go another 8 rounds if necessary.
He's amazing. I don't see there's any way that he can win this fight. It's unlikely by knockout. It's unlikely by the cut. And in my view, at least, unlikely on the scorecard. But he is nonetheless an amazing challenger and an amazing professional.
That is the word, Tim, professional. He's the ultimate professional. And Billy Costello has done a solid job, in my opinion, in fighting a cutie like Mamby and building up the kind of lead we think he has.
Now we see a little frustration in the eyes of Saoul Mamby.
But Costello certainly has done the job. I mean, he's won every round on my scorecard and has landed the better shots and has thrown punches that would send most people down. And that's why he's frustrated. Mamby is still standing there in front of him. Costello proving very much his championship caliber. 2 fights in a row. An impressive victory over Ronnie Shields. And an apparent victory here over Saoul Mamby. Final seconds. Bill Costello will be back with the decision here in Kingston. Let's go to Pat O'Brien in New York.
All right, Tim, thank you very much. Let's get you right to the scoreboard and bring you up to date on a couple of active scores.
We're still awaiting the decision here. The scoring at ringside being done by Lou Filippo from Downey, California, Stuart Kirschenbaum from Detroit, Spider Bynum from Dallas, and their cards are being gathered by the announcer Ward Todd. And we'll get the official decision. Costello and Mamby. It has been a grueling contest through 12 full rounds. 2 in a row for Costello. Had to go 12 before he got the win over Ronnie Shields. And Saoul Mamby, no matter what happens, has again gone through another fight in which he has never tasted the canvas. Has never been down in 56 professional bouts, and he's been in there with the likes of people like Duran and many of the tough guys at his weight. And is just a remarkable athlete, taking this fight on a week's notice. But there is a remarkable and deserving champion, Bill Costello. We suspect he's going to be the winner, but as always, we disclaim that until we know what the judges think, we can't put the crown back on him or hand him his belt. Looking to see if they have the decision as yet. And they do not. They're over there now with the officials on the far side. The WBC representative, Dr. Romero Garcia of Mexico. John Branca, the chairman of the New York State Athletic Commission, as they do the tallying here. Bill Costello receiving the plaudits from the crowd. Well, we didn't get the individual scoring, but the winner is the champion, Bill Costello, and that's the story from